Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video is going to be so messy and I actually don't know why I'm doing this for myself. 2022 was a rollercoaster of a ride for many different reasons and I feel like I experienced a lot of emotions in that year. My Snapchat is full of oversharing. It's the type of stuff saved that usually goes in my group chat that my friends are like, Kaz, why the f have you said that? And seeing as we're in a new year, I thought what better than to go back and laugh at past me, because everyone likes doing that, right? Self-deprecation is the way forward, guys. In all honesty though, I don't actually know what's on this Snapchat and it is going to be very brutal. It's going to be very honest. So if you want to see that side of me, carry on. I'm very used to sharing that with you guys. However, if you're a new subscriber, maybe you don't want to see that and you want to see me as really pure and innocent, so maybe click off this vid. We are going to start right back in January 2022. Jesus. I think I forgot just how bad that year was and I'm so glad it's over now. The AirPods are in, that means it's time to deep dive. So for a little bit of context, for the first I think 3 weeks of 2022 I stayed at Jazz and Sophie's. I was going for a breakup, I was really unhappy and for lack of a better word really didn't want to be here, so I was just not in the best of mental states. That is where this lovely photo comes from, because honestly Jazz and Soph were my rock throughout the whole of January. I don't know what I would have done without them, quite frankly. Every single day, apart from the times where I wanted to die, were so funny with them. And I just, you know, girls, I really do thank you for that. Thank you so much for getting me through January, because every day is a fucking struggle, am I right? Another little bit of context I need to add is I didn't speak to anybody for about 6 months before 2022 started. And as soon as January came around, I started like going out, seeing my friends again. You know, just trying to get a little bit of my social life back, seeing as I ignored everyone for 6 months because of my anxiety. And I went out for food with Freya. I think this was just maybe the world trying to tell me that I shouldn't have gone out so soon. We went for food at a place in Manchester. I think it was called like Yotel, something like that. It's in Deansgate somewhere. I'm just not even going to say anything, just listen to the video. I mean, I don't really see the difference from my recent bowel movements to then. We now come into my crying every single day era. I think I just had my nan's funeral at this point and constantly I was sending Snapchats to my friends, crying my eyes out, because what else are you gonna do, you know, when your nan's just fucking died? You cry a lot and that's completely valid. You're gonna see a lot of those like this one. I'm such a nice crier, right? She's so pretty when she cries. This Snapchat is where I'm pretty sure I stayed at Gem's for like a week. Also another person I completely owe my life to, my friend were my rock the whole of last year. I don't actually think I would have got through it without them. And this is me worrying about my skin, which has stop being over dramatic. People are dying, Kim. Looking back at these is actually really cute because this is 31st of January. It was the first night out I think I'd had with Freya and Anna in, my god, so long, actually being close again and not just not pretending to be close, but like me pretending to be close to them, because I didn't really speak to anyone for 6 months. As I said, that was a massive turning point for me. It felt so good to just be back with my best friends again and like actually enjoying life. This I can't really explain. I think maybe I was trying to say like me at the club and then I see a boy, because I fucking hated men at this point post breakup, so I assume that's what that was. And this was Flossie's birthday and we all looked so good. I'm pretty sure I actually sent this to my ex-boyfriend, which I shouldn't have been doing at the time. Girls don't go back to your ex-boyfriends, literally just dead it. They're an ex for a reason. I'm pretty sure I sent this to my ex, massive scandal. And then the day after I flew to Milan and I didn't tell anyone, which is also very bad on my part. Don't ever lie to your friends and don't ever hide anything from them. If you have to hide something from your friends within your relationship, you need to get out of that relationship. That is a very hard lesson I had to learn. I didn't want to come to terms with it for a very long time. There was a lot that I covered up and a lot that I didn't tell my friends, and eventually that is what pushed me away from my friends, because it does create a massive divide. I do also think flying to Milan without telling anyone, including your family, is not something I'd recommend. Definitely in don't know what to do era, can't get out era. This is me and my sister, so this is when I started going home a lot more. I've always valued family, but since my nan's passing, I feel like I've made more of an effort to be present with my family and like consciously be with them more. Because sometimes you hang out with your family, you kind of zone out and you don't really appreciate the time you have with them, because maybe it's just normal for you to see your family. Contrary to belief, I do have a little sister, guys. A lot of people at her school think that she's making it up, which is obviously not true. And also she's so pretty. Look at her, she's so pretty. And I'm definitely not. This to this day, it's still so weird to me, right? So in my old apartment, I used to have plastic plants from Ikea. You guys know them, every man and their dog has them, right? So mine were moving, and I'm so glad I got it on camera because I don't think anyone would actually believe me if I told them this. I have not touched these plants for a year. Yet again, another sad video. This is a video where my laptop told me my nan was typing to me, which obviously is not true because she's dead. But I like to think of it as a message beyond the grave. Thank you, Nan. Love you. So this is a lovely video from Malta where I went with Party Hard. It was the first trip of the year, and safe to say I can't really remember much of the trip. It was very alcohol fueled, very bad girl decision of me. I really feel like this connected me with my friends again and got me back out there, so I'm really, really, really thankful for this trip, and it was so, so good. If you ever want to book a holiday, especially for this summer, make sure you use my code SC10, all in caps. It'll give you a discount at checkout with Party Hard. Aside from that little shameless promo, Callum absolutely hated me this holiday as well because he's not really very good when he's hungover, whereas me, I kind of adapt it to my personality, and that's just me for the entirety of the trip then. Now we have got to probably my claim to fame, the TikTok that blew up the most when I posted it, which I'm really glad to know that you guys thrive off my pain. I went to Florida with Anna. I literally booked on 2 weeks before going. Safe to say I was really ill on the flight, for long haul flights for some reason. I don't know what happens to me. My body just doesn't really like them. Australia, I was fine, granted. I was okay with Australia. But sometimes for like LA and stuff, it's been really bad. Australia a few years ago was really bad. I had food poisoning. And this flight, don't actually know what was wrong with me, but I'm not even joking you when I say I got off the plane, felt really sick on the flight, felt really sick coming off, but that's just pretty normal for me. Walked to go through security and I fainted in front of my whole flight crew, the border control people, the security, and I blacked out and I generally don't remember what happened. So this is the lovely video of me in the wheelchair that they had to wheel me around in because they were worried that I was gonna faint again. If it wasn't for a really lovely nurse who was on my plane who just voluntarily came and helped me, I probably would have had a fat bill of $10,000. Darling. Thank you to her, you really did help me out there. This one speaks for itself. Guys, a girl just came up to me and Anna and said, you know, what you see online, I just didn't think you were actually friends in real life. Oh! No, I bought the tickets just because I didn't like her. Okay. This girl meant no harm and it wasn't anything against her. It was more so the fact that the boldness, the confidence to say to us, oh my god, I didn't actually think you guys were friends. It was kind of crazy. Gag warning, I'm sorry, but this was too funny. I can never ever ever do these tests. I'm not going to say the word because YouTube will literally demonetize me, but I hadn't done one of these tests in so long, but we were regularly testing because I'd just come back from holiday and I was going to see my family, so like, I just wanted to double check obviously that I didn't catch anything while I went to Malta and Florida. I just can't do them.
My gag reflex is really bad. Oh god.
Oh, this is my gorgeous, beautiful dog who sadly passed away shortly after this, I think. You can see how like his head's all caved in. He was a really old boy, he was 16. Rest in peace, Rusty, I love you so much. This is probably where I was the most single I've ever been. As you can tell, I had no one to watch 365 days with, so who do I watch it with? My best friends who are a couple. This, I think, sums up my 2022 very well. I'm sure we all did the same. This was the day my dog passed away. I remember Freya came over to stay with me. We are now in May.
I literally can't stop crying. Oh my fucking god. Of course the sun's fucking shining. She's probably fucking laughing at me. Oh god, I'm fucking throat. What was that noise? I'm laughing now. Oh my god, what was the noise that just came up?
To be honest, this is like typical things that I always think. Sometimes the situation is so emotional that you can't imagine something awkward happening that would like make you laugh, for example. That is exactly it. Untimed things that shouldn't be happening in that moment because it's really emotional. But then it does happen, you kind of just have to deal with it. It's like if someone was to like fart at a funeral. Everyone is gonna laugh even though you're so sad, right? This is clearly me in my Slay era. Very Slay, iconic, pussy boots the house down from me. I look great. This was my lovely sunburn. I think she's kind of Slay. Alexa, play Burning Up by the Jonas Brothers. Love the eyeliner, girl. Why am I not creative like that anymore? I tried to film a makeup video the other day, like a Valentine's makeup look, and I was trying to get all creative like I used to be. I absolutely hated it. I hated every second of it. I literally deleted it as soon as I watched it back and went to edit it. Here's me super, super drunk at BBC Radio 1's Big Weekend. For reference, this was also me after 2 bottles of wine. Bartosz, I'm really sorry. We have reached my going out era, so there was quite a few of my friends' birthdays in this month. For a girl that doesn't really like to drink, I did consume a lot of alcohol in this month. Partially probably was a coping mechanism, who the knows. But I have now realised that drinking isn't really for me. Unless it's an event where there are like a lot of new people that I can talk to like keep my brain occupied, constantly have to be like, you know, the best version of yourself. So here's me and Callum, here's me and Salma and Aaron. I think this is in Terrace in Manchester. Beautiful vibes. Impeccable vibes. I love it there. This was Ibiza with Jack Wills. I love Monty with my entire heart. This situation, I'm gonna have to scribble out the name because I actually can't really say this. There was a situation where someone had stayed over at my house and I basically went into the living room to sleep because I didn't want to stay in the bed with them. That's really bad. But it was one of those situations like where you know someone wants to make a move on you but you are literally just friends, so it makes you feel uncomfortable. This was lovely park life, me dressed as a chav, when am I not? And somebody threw up from the top of the Ferris wheel and chucked their sick all over us. So this is that lovely photo of me with my brand new white hoodie and sick on it. Oh has. Oh has. This is majorly oversharing now, but
I went to the toilet about an hour and a half ago. Then I fell back to sleep.
Look how ill I look as well. Oh my god.
And I woke up. And guys, I've pissed in my bed. I've never done this in my life. I've actually weed in my bed. I woke up and I could feel this really weird sensation and I was like, I feel like I'm having a wee. I was having a wee. I was just laying there weeing. And now it feels like I want to wee myself again. Now I need to consistently go to the toilet. But like I can't.
That really should not be a laughing matter because if you put the 2 Snapchats together, the one previously, the walk of shame, and that one, I think you can get your answer. You have a UTI has, which is the conclusion that I quickly came to, and I went straight to the doctors. It was because I didn't pee after sex. Have I not taught myself any better? You know, I get on at you guys and I do these sex confessions and I'm literally just the biggest hypocrite ever. Walk of shame again. Sorry about that, guys. But I thought if we're gonna go deep, we're gonna go deep, am I right? More drinking with the girlies. Oh, Sneaky Link blocked me. That's always good, isn't it? Love it when that happens. I think you can clearly tell right here that I gained feelings for my Sneaky Link. Not the walk of shame, but I wish it was. Do you know what, girl? Last time you got a UTI, so no you don't. And then we are back off to Kavos. Oh, Kavos was a blur and my body looks so much better there. I was gonna say she's really let herself go, but I'm so much happier, so I'm not really that fussed. My god, everyone looks so good in this video. What the hell? Ooh, jump scare. This was pretty much my life the whole of any of the party hard holidays that we went on. They go pretty hard and I can't really handle it. Oh dear. I'm sure you all saw this era of my life. Had a little bit of a holiday romance. Did fly back out to see them, but they were a piece of shit, so. Do we expect anything less? No, we don't. But this is the time that I got stuck on the roof because it was really weird. Where we were staying was like a really bougie room, but you had to get to it via the roof and somebody had locked the roof door. So I was stuck, but then I was eventually rescued by the gang. And our hungover selves could not get over this. These boys were trying to cut this braid out of this guy's hair, but also his hair was so short I couldn't physically wrap my head around how he actually had a braid in it. This is me on my birthday, looking kind of sexy, not gonna lie. Anna also looking kind of sexy. And this is me and Jenna. Oh.
What is this?
Oh, baby.
Ah! Oh my god, babe. I think it's triple.
It's dribble, dry dribble.
Oh my god, I think it's triple. Oh, it's sick.
You joking?
No, it's sick.
What better way to spend the day after your birthday? Accidentally licking your own sick. It's my lovely father, everyone. Me and Byronic Sonic. This was another night out where I went home early, and as you can see from this Snapchat, that was filmed at 12:07. That's not too bad. I came straight home, ordered a McDonald's, got into bed. Was really not happy with my alcohol intake because I don't enjoy drinking, so why do I do it? I tell you what, this is probably one of my most memorable days of living here. It was absolutely pissing it down with rain, and me and Jem were really bored, so what did we decide to do? Take Coco up to the roof and just dance in the rain. I don't think there's anything better than dancing with your best friend in the rain. This is me trying a horrible health drink, and no, not one that I did an ad for. This is Coco just looking like the most absolutely adorable being in the whole entire world. Isn't she like a little seal? I don't really know, but this was Byron's birthday, and I don't know why, but I put my lip product on Callum and then was obsessed with it and just kept taking photos of Callum. But then I kept filming it, being like, oh my god, I love it so much. Like, I was being that drunk girl that obsesses over her gay friends, you know, the fucking annoying ones that everyone just can't stand. That was me. Me throwing up, typical. We've never seen this before, have we? Me trying to be a big boy. I need a big boy. Secure the red wine. Of course. Oh, jinx. Oh my god. This is from when I had met a guy at Butlins, and I was supposed to be seeing him. I was speaking to him for like a few weeks. And then there was just like this really weird story about his phone breaking, not contacting me for a while. It was just a little bit unusual. I felt like the vibes were off. I wasn't really sure. I'd only met him for like literally 2 seconds and got his number. Something happened with our dog, so he actually couldn't end up coming. But I then just never spoke to him again after that. And I wonder what he's doing now. I hope you're okay, Harry. This is me and Joe Bags getting with each other. I don't know what, I just hate watching these videos back so much. Oh god, no. I don't know why, but we all just kind of did get with each other. It was very ancestral. But love you all, Swampus. Love you so much. I think I literally got with more gay guys that evening than I did straight people. Love that for me. The morning after was ridiculous. Oh my god, I don't even know what to say about it. I had not consumed that much alcohol in my entire life, and that isn't a good thing, guys. It's actually really embarrassing because I met a guy on the plane and really liked him, and I bumped into him in Ibiza, and I was so drunk I couldn't even form a conversation, and he was having to hold me up the whole time. I mean, weirdly, he still spoke to me after it. Very embarrassing. Very, very, very embarrassing. And I actually want to erase it from my existence. You know, that whole trip, the whole Spotify trip, I want to erase from my mind, apart from who I met out there. Do not mention that to me ever, because it was so embarrassing and I am such a mess. No, thank you. But apart from that, it was a sick trip. Oh my god. Anyone who watches Criminal Minds, right, please notice this with me. Read fucking laughs. Read laughs. And also my eyes definitely looking at 2 different things right there, right? I'm sorry. Guys, I'm so stupid. Oh god, I remember this. Right, I just went to film a Tub Talks and I had this under like that with my laptop on it, and I turned the fucking tap on. Oh mate, what do I do? What do I fucking do? I mean, it's still on, but it literally went, oh my god. Haz, how are you like this? Who is that stupid? Like, please tell me who is that stupid? I can't actually even answer that question. Who is that dumb to move everything into place so that it's perfectly in line with the tap and then turn the tap on? Anyone who knows me will know I do not like cats. Cats do not like me. We do not get on very well. They can literally sense that I am a dog person and not a cat person. However, this cat is everything to me. I genuinely would give my life for this cat. Sometimes one will just sway you the other way a little bit. That is not me saying I would get a cat. I would still 100% get a dog. But I'm now just an animal person. I'm a changed woman, guys. Oh my god, my eyebrows look so nice. What the hell?
Crunchy munchies.
My ADHD. We're gonna need to fart. Wait. Wait. Oh.
Oh, I love Josh with my whole heart. He's actually my favourite person on the planet. We have now reached Australia, and to be honest, I don't really think there's much to show from Oz at all. Everything you saw was included in the vlogs. If you haven't seen the Australia vlogs, then I'll leave a link to the playlist down below. Very chaotic. A lot of the time wholesome though. Oh my god, this was the ferry to Magnetic Island, and we generally thought we were gonna drown. I can't even explain how rocky the sea was. We were scared for our life, and you guys know how terrified I am of the sea. This is me and Ross, very, very drunk. Ross and Harry, you guys will know them by now. I literally talk about them all the time. Just the best people in the world that I could have ever met. Same with Holly, who is in this photo here with Ross. Every single person I met in Oz, like, we were the same person. I can't wait to go back and see them. I just miss them so much. Me and Ross also then got matching necklaces at the end of the holiday. He got a H and I got an R. This is me and Byron waiting at the airport because our passports got flagged. If you don't know about that situation, go watch my Australia Q&A. That was a situation and a half. And then this is me in first class because we got pulled over. It's like, I'm just such a prankster. This is my favourite quality about my friends, or just, I think it's something I really look for in relationships as well. I'm such a physical touch person, so if my friends are like it with me, relationships, family, anything, I love when people just randomly play with your hair. I think that's so nice, or like randomly start tickling your back. Jazz and Sophie, very physical touch, and really randomly will just start giving you a massage and stuff, and I love that. I'm so here for that. We are now edging the end of the year, and I'm just gonna put in this wholesome little video. So basically, my nan always used to put hot water bottles in my bedding before I'd go to bed, and she put my PJs on top of them. And obviously ever since my nan's passed, my granddad's kind of finding ways to adapt, learn things that she did that maybe she did with me, and he did this and it was so sweet. It was just the cutest thing in the world. And this was funny too.
So guys, we have a choice of music today. We have the Beatles.
Bless him.
The Beatles. Or the Beatles.
Really weirdly, earlier I told my granddad that I'd been in the studio and that I'd completed a song. Also, hi guys, I've completed a song. And my granddad was like, oh, what is it called? My granddad loves the Beatles. And I was just thinking, do you know what? One day I'm actually gonna have to write a song called My Granddad Loves the Beatles. Here is me and my beautiful sister again. This is Christmas. And then to finish off the year, here is the ridiculous sighting of a bill that I had on New Year's Eve. Love that from her. So my loves, that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed me oversharing pretty much every aspect of my life. I don't know what is too far with you guys nowadays, and I just think, do you know what? If I tell my friends, I tell you guys. That is just kind of the relationship that we have here on this channel. If there is anything else you want to see from me, definitely let me know. We're getting to the point of the year. Valentine's is coming up, and then after that, literally dead until we get to Halloween. So leave some video ideas down in the description. Make sure you check out my Amazon storefront, because that has everything from the equipment I used to film, to the clothes that I wear, to the makeup I use, and also recent buys that I have invested in. Down there is also the People's Diary and the Tub Talk links. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, also turn on bell notifications so you can be notified for whenever I next upload a video. Hit a huge thumbs up so that you can keep seeing me in your subscription boxes, and aside from that, I love you all so much, and I will see you in the next video, groupie girls.